Hello everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome. I see we've got quite a few people. Oh, it's immediately getting raided. Quite convenient timing. Thank you. Hey, Puffy. Hey, Elwin. Yes, hello, thank you. I really need to figure out this whole Twitch culture with all the rating and everything. Welcome on in. You'll notice me staring kind of at you guys over there in the direction of chat now, since yesterday I actually streamed my debut. I was looking at OBS while streaming, but now I have you guys on my other screen, so that way I can play the game. So you'll notice me staring at you guys a lot more like this. So yes, welcome on in. Hold on, maybe I should have chat open on my phone. That's not a bad idea. I don't need a tutorial. I can figure out how to do a stream manager on phone. So yeah, how are we all doing today? We're doing good. Having a fine Tuesday evening, I hope. No hat today. Yeah, so it's strange. I'm actually a hat person myself. I basically don't go anywhere without a hat. But whenever I, saw how dashing I looked without my hat, I was like, honestly, I kind of want to rock the hatless look. I'm kind of vibing with it. Eating dinner right now, life is good. Ah, that's good. I actually just finished eating dinner, and so now I'm here to, figure out what in the world the secret salami is. I'm very curious as to the origin of that name for this game. And so, without further ado, I hear this game takes about 2 hours to beat, so I want to see if we can go through the entire thing. Let's go ahead and do that. No, hold on. I suppose I should probably get in the habit of doing my intro. I'm gonna do my intro now. So, I know, we're, 5 minutes into the stream, but I'll do my intro now. Behold, the world's 9th greatest detective, resident investigator of Nexus Class Nebulink. It is I, OCNWD Whitlock, at your service, and we have a case to solve. Gotten wind, and there's something about a duck that needs help or something. I have no idea. 6 hours if you're a good detective, so probably, or 2 hours if you're good, so 6 for you. My goodness, Mia. Ark, whenever a moment ago you're like, greetings fellow dimwits and Mia, I lost it. I was sitting here doing breathing. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go live. It's gonna be great. I saw that and burst out laughing. All right. So oh wait, you guys can't hear the game yet. There you go. Now you can hear the game. Now you can hang out with this suave menu music that, that this game has. How's the game volume? Is it, good volume? You guys can hear it all right? So just let me know if I need to be quieter, if it needs to be louder. Just any combination. Game is a bit quiet. All right. Let's go ahead. Fix that. We're gonna go ahead and try this volume. Game is quiet. You know what? Let's just... Well, I do remember I turned it way down on here. So how are we feeling about this volume? Oh, I just had it perfect? Oh goodness, hold on, maybe what's something like this? Are we enjoying this volume? Good. Alright, we're gonna try this volume, and then I can always adjust it if I need to. I actually used this game and had this game open whenever I was doing the stream overlay setup, and I had this music playing the entire time. And so I don't know, whenever I'm hearing this music now, I'm not just hearing the menu theme, I'm just thinking about preparing for Twitch debut. I'll never be able to listen to this without thinking of that time of my life now. But let's go ahead and start a new game. Do you like dialogue to auto advance? We're gonna say no. I want to be in charge of that. Oh, detective mode, of course. Is that even a question? Please tell me I get the voice act.
Life wasn't easy.
No! It's fine.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
voice is way too loud. So maybe the... Well, sorry, detective. You're gonna get a little quieter.
My brain felt foggy,
That still seems
and I was
loud.
trying to remember.
My God, why is the menu so much quieter? You know, we're gonna make it really quiet, and then once we get to the menu, then I'll fix it. You could turn the voices off. Oh, I could do that. Why is it kind of Mia? Stop. Here, let's try this quiet of audio for the duck.
Where did all my money go?
Me too, dude. Me too.
I had to retrace last night's steps.
Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. That they are. Find clues. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Okay. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and inspect?
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though.
So we were a police officer.
Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online.
I love the cute little walk.
No messages.
Yeah, me too, dude. Man, it'd be really cool if my co-high spoke to me.
This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf.
Okay, I kind of love his voice, so we're not turning it off.
Save a night.
Yeah, never mind. This game's voice acting is goated. You guys deserve to have it blasted into your ear.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Dang.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night.
Why he be talking like that? Dude, like, I feel like I'm getting, like, seduced. I'm getting seduced.
And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
Yeah. Man, his duck wife left. I mean, come on, look at her. Honestly, kind of understandable. Look at this little dweeb of a man compared to her. Like, I kind of get it. And what I'm hearing, is she single? Hmm?
Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
It's my time to shop.
I have everything I need to solve this now.
Let's see. Spend his last money on... I want to go see this again.
Oh, sweet. I have everything I need.
So I think we spent all of our money on bread for ourselves. That's what I think.
Not my problem.
There we go. Because it was a sweet... It was like a, you know, a recent fresh smell. That was the key word there, right? Obvious.
But the toast helps me to forget.
We got a message.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective.
Oh, that's amazing.
Let's discuss this in person.
Oh, are we getting
No.
a case?
Be there in an hour.
I can fix him. Mia, stop thirsting over a duck. It is a duck.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Now, don't worry, Mr. Detective. You're in the hands of, you know, you've got some great help. This is gonna be no
New
problem at
bus
all.
route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of Salsicha. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
I love that we're just like this really gritty divorced duck. That's really great.
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning.
That's important.
And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
Man, yeah, no, this really is a Karen. But I mean, hey, instead of getting back that late, they kind of have the right to be that angry, I feel. Did you know there are no ducks on the moon? Holy crap, that's wild. Guys,
I could
Chad,
already
did you
tell
know that?
based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office. I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
My goodness.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Here, I'm gonna actually... I am gonna turn on auto advance. I feel like that's gonna feel better. To focus on the brand to get the name. Exactly. Wait, why is this one Q but all the other ones are E? What? Use the magnifying glass to uncover or to find clues and press E to uncover them. Ah. It's Sophie's birthday. Okay. Next Thursday, just saying. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. I mean, I can hear the keyboard. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug, and I'll end them. And Sophie as well. So we know Sophie, Laura. It's Sophie's birthday. And there was a stolen mug.
These
All right.
are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
All right. So, let's see. Happy. So this is probably Sophie's birthday. Is there anything else? And it's a draft. So this is probably the drafts. Yeah, draft. So
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
is it your keyboard we're hearing? So I think that would mean that. Yeah, Laura from customer service is way too loud. So I think that this is Laura. And this is hers. And she has a friend named Sophie, and it's her birthday today. That's what I'm seeing.
It says server room. It's locked. It's locked.
I literally just told you you need to stay out.
Aw, she's sad about something. Gotcha. Wind timer. Alright. A little bag. K-pop fan, my goodness.
I should be able to deduce her name now.
So, 8.
Detective work isn't. You need to pay attention to everything.
Oh, wait.
There must have been something I overlooked.
Oh, no,
I
no.
had to reevaluate every piece of evidence again. I was sure I would be able to crack this.
I have to remember to not, like, click through it. Alright, oh, tab. Alright. Oh, I haven't seen her name? That's not right. Is feeling sad because... Do I not have access to more names? Why do they give this duck a seductive name? Well, the duck's name is just Detective, right? That's all we know right now? So... Voice. Yeah, right? There's no details that I missed. Oh, I can whack? Whack. Oh, I can input the names, I see. So, I'm pretty sure, since it's... That's the 7. Sorry, I'm trying to get it right on my first time, or first thing every time. Laura from customer service, so this has to be Laura. No, this is Sophie? Hold on.
I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
Is customer service not CS? This is customer service, right? So... Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Aha! That's why she's making such a face.
That's it.
I should try and cheer her up.
No, just front desk CS is usually in another department or works from home. Ah, you know, that's fair, that's fair.
You're still here?
Happy birthday.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
Aww.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Anyway, that was really nice of you.
Let me in.
No one else remembered. Can you believe it?
Wait.
If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here.
Wait, why is
Here's
Sophie's
your
voice so
ticket to the
nice?
office.
Well, I kinda love Sophie's voice though. Do we have to figure out who hired us?
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams.
I think they have some
I
really
knew I
good
couldn't stay
PAs
long
on this game.
or
Yeah,
rub off on me.
I can already tell.
This is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective.
Wow, that's our name.
Hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
Alright, so let's...
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are.
Exactly.
I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Alright, so... Can I actually look at this? Oh, am I not able to, like, open it up and look at it more closely? What did I write? Tricky deduction might require a new perspective. Press H to get additional... No, we don't need additional guidance. We don't. That's my goal, to never get additional guidance.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Alright. Alright. You've got a loud keyboard. You're probably Laura.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She,
Ah, Vicey, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Kind of pissed off from the looks of it. Energy drink? So they're working overtime. They're always here working. Poor girl. What does R do? Interrogate? Interesting.
The two desks on this side look unused.
Oh, so this person's working on their own. They're like overworked. Got it. That's really sad. Who are you?
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
You're doing a bad job.
An angry customer
Yeah.
shouting outside about the buses being
I
late.
finally see you without the hat. Right.
yeah.
I do look rather fancy.
Really?
Ha. Alright, what do we got here? Alright. What do we got? We got some salami. Is this perchance the secret salami?
That's a lot of salami.
Alright. So let's take a good look at our friend. Oh, so this... But Laura's mug was stolen, which means that our friend here... Our friend here stole Laura's mug. Lame. Dang, the shade to Velcro shoes.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Yeah, alright, nerd. Alright. So, we must be at Escargot. Because... we saw the place that's mentioned this. Like the sign outside. And so, fairly certain this is where we are.
Their buses don't go very far.
Alright, so there's that area. We've got this over here. What do we... Oh, can I do that again? Wee.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Whitlock? Wait. Wait, is this a relative of mine? Is... Hold on. Is this... Wait. Hold on, who is... you know, I'm really glad to see my relatives doing well. It's spelled the same way. It is. Mia, did you know this? Did you know this when you told me to play this game? Because I remember seeing it for Password hint. Me and sexy aliens? What? Still, look at that
I wonder
cutie.
if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
Alright. So, let's not go into any different rooms, but it looks like we have to.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
Oh, that's a great point. Sorry, Trash Man. Oh, I can kick them? Oh, this is the best game ever. I can kick trash.
Detective work isn't
Oh.
easy. I was sure
I keep clicking that button and like on accident. Alright, so I'm fairly certain that this is Laura. So there's that. Because Laura's got the real loud keyboard. I think the cat is Laura. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure this is Laura because they've got the really loud keyboard. And then, am I able to put their profession as well? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's try out the op. Oh, wait, I didn't see this quite yet. Employee of the month. So it's yeah, insert photo here. Reddy sucks. Rufus Sedaris. First name, Rufus. Alright. Stop with the post-its. So it's probably Laura who's doing the post-its, if I were to guess.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Alright. Let's speak with the boss. Well, we know his name.
The dimly lit rooms seem to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Dude, hold on. This soundtrack, though? Can you guys hear the music alright? Like, is it coming through? Please tell me it is. I don't want to rock out to this. Well, I don't want to rock out to this and you guys not be able to jam to it, too. In fact, I kind of want to... I want to turn the voices down. Do something more like this. And we'll see how the voices are now, maybe? Let's see. This might be really, really loud. We'll see.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
I think that's pretty good.
Mr. McQuacklet.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
You invited
I'll have
me
to
in
inspect
here.
the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Like, what in the world?
Well, hurry up.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst. It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent, signed by L. Angst.
So we know that's Laura Angst. Alright. You've got the family.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
You got little kids. Aw, you got little twins. Question, are you related to the duck? No, I apparently do have a relative in this game, though. There's someone with the last name Whitlock in this game. Oh, there's Some secret.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
No, hold on. I'll show you my relative in a moment. There we go, the furrowed brow, yeah. A stain? Ah, it's from his kids. So I think that's...
You're still here.
I think that's basically
I have a
everything in
feeling you're
here.
not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
Dude, their voices... Oh, I'm melting.
It says
So, we can go ahead and... Can I not just confirm your first name as Hair? Or I guess her? That's fine. Let's head on over to the kitchen, the scene of the
here
crime.
must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people
Her
in the
Sherman
office
for
are.
Mr.
It will
Ah,
make
gotcha,
things easier
gotcha.
in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Wait, what?
In here, first, I want to find... It will make things... I'll need to remember to...
Gotcha, gotcha. So it wants me to figure out who the people in here are. So... This isn't Whitlock or Petrovich. I don't think it's Fredgerson either. I wanna look back over here at the employee of the month. I think his first name is Rufus. Yeah, I think that this over here is Rufus. So I think this is Rufus Sedaris. We're just gonna try it. We're gonna try Rufus. No, this is not Rufus. Dang, so is this Freddy?
I'm the only one here in the op. I'm playing all the. Isn't it?
Don't you have an angry...
Really?
See, but I don't want to just like... I don't want to like brute force it. I want to figure out why this is Freddy, you know? I wonder if there's any new clues out here. Like, is this game the kind of game to do that? Where I have to backtrack? Let's see.
I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
Yeah, so we already know everything about Sophie. I'm assuming I'm not allowed in there.
It's locked.
Yeah, so I'm not allowed in there. Alright. So is there a clue that I'm missing to prove that this is Freddy, I wonder?
It's a list of all the most...
Let's see. So we know that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people to talk about. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 last names. This might be Fredgerson. There's no way this guy's name is Freddy Fredgerson. Are you kidding me? His name is Freddy Fredgerson? You know what? He looks like a Freddy, actually. He does look like a Mr. Fredgerson. Oh, you know, I can question people about
Do
this.
you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
That's something I haven't done yet.
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The early bird catches the criminal. Can you sign it?
Sure.
Yeah. I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much,
Oh,
Mr. Duck
Rixie,
Detective.
thank you.
I won't ever
Thank
forget
you for
this.
the raid.
This will become a core
Thank
memory.
you. Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of investigating. You know, apparently, I've got a relative in this game. Hold on, let me. Apparently, there's a sheep named Whitlock. It's like, what are the odds of all the names in existence, right? My goodness, that's wild. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'm bothering you, Laura.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer?
You can't
It's
take
company
12
policy.
trombones? My
Nothing I can
goodness.
do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are
Yes,
50
hi.
people
Hi,
in the phone
Rixie.
queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and
That was so
Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise. Just
Manfred?
leave me, please.
Ah, so
So,
that must be the boss's name.
Please for me. Can you tell me more about Freddie Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you
Yeah, what the
imagine
heck?
that?
Laura's,
What an
she's such a hard
incompetent
worker.
waste of office space.
Okay, if you can't bring
Hello,
12, what
this is
about
Laura
11
again.
trombones?
I checked
I
the
mean, I've
bus
only
routes
got
and found
3,
that.
unfortunately.
What is your relationship
So I
with
can't
Sophie
put that to the
Windheimer?
test.
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus
Oh my
station.
what? Alright, and now we're gonna go in here and we're going to confirm your name is Manfred. And can we, yep, I
What do you
figured.
think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Oh, 3 hours. Oh, that pains me to hear. Let's go ahead and speak with Freddy.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me.
No.
He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Alright. Just figuring out who likes who and everything. I wonder if we can interrogate the customer outside. That's possible, perhaps.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it?
The incident. They have a name for it.
Sorry. No idea.
Alright, and then I want to see if I
I
can
can't
interrogate.
leave now.
Okay.
I need to solve the case.
I cannot interrogate the customer outside. What am I investigating? So it seems that somebody at this office stole somebody else's lunch. Very, very important work that we're doing here. You know, the world's 9th greatest detective is always on the most important of all cases. And so we're learning who everyone in the office is. That way we can deduce who stole whose lunch. Alright, let's talk to Manfred.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh no, there's lag.
She's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Is it lagging for other people, or is that just a star thing? Please let me know if there's any lag, and I'll try to figure it out for you guys.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some.
Can you just star? That's good. That's good. All right, I think I've gotten everything that I can. So I know who all these people are. So Sophie works as the receptionist. The bear is Manfred, is the branch manager. The cat, Laura. in his customer service. The crocodile called Freddy works in the operating office.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from.
All right.
Then I could finally talk to my client.
Let's head on over to the kitchen.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white
think that's
toast entered
Whitlock.
my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing. Can't you wait a couple hours?
Oh, Whitlock.
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants, almost
Margaret?
bursting,
I have a relative
I'd
named
have this for
Margaret.
breakfast every day.
Yes, yes. And you can have it and so much more later when we're done preparing.
When we're done preparing. Oh my goodness. Hello, Margaret.
Yes, dear.
I'm
Oh.
Eugene McQuacklin, detective.
Called me dear.
And I need to ask some
Relatives,
questions.
a suspect,
A
and a bird.
detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen?
Oh my
How many dead bodies have you encountered?
5 little pigs.
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs
British has
robbed a
invaded the
bank.
Whitlock bloodline.
Caught them
No!
red-handed. I got myself
No!
an article in the Goose Times.
How
They
could
called
this have
it the
happened?
Piggy bank
Why?
case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No.
Have a
Beaten
true
up?
crime lover?
Uh,
Yeah,
no.
Whitlock's kind of crazy though. Runs in the family, I think. This is Margaret Whitlock.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
What about the teething turtles?
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia.
Ooh, dangerous.
That incident
I
taught me to
cherish
stay
her.
away.
I mean,
from
I already do as well. Maybe it's
bread.
it's
Did
just
they
the
break your
Whitlock
kneecaps?
relationship.
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
All right, did you call me?
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective.
Oh,
I
that
don't know
was
what's going on at all.
kind of sus. That was kind of sus actually. How she responded. Yeah, we'll go ahead and
Can you
ask
tell me
her
anything about
the
Laura
others.
Engst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
Okay, apparently being terrible at keeping secrets also runs in the family. It's like, my goodness, you're really just gonna drop that on me right away?
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
Stop gossiping, woman.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't
Right?
even treat things with respect.
Truly,
Why would they put the mugs in
truly.
face up?
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Hello, detective.
Freddy's
How's
a
the
bit
case?
of a weird one.
It's-
So I'd imagine he would call detective. Personally,
Here, I'll wait up
I
for this
feel we're
dialogue, then I'll
doing
catch
just
you
fine
up.
And don't need no messing about our business around here.
So, to catch you up, there's been a stolen lunch, right? Oh, that is how scandalous. There is somebody in this office who stole somebody else's lunch, which is just an absolute crime. How do you do that to someone? Simply dreadful. And so, we are getting to know everybody at the office and trying to figure out who stole whose lunch.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
And I have a
She's
relative.
true sweetheart.
apparently.
We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Why did that sound like that? Why? They're not playing Mahjong, are they? Oh, goodness.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do
He's a
respect
stubborn
that.
one.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Gotcha. Now let's look at the real scene of the crime. So Margaret had a labeled luncheon here. Thanks for the food. Salami Bandit. They very openly admit to being a salami bandit.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
What happened with your hair? What do you mean what happened with my hair? It's looking rather great, is it not? No, I think I look rather dashing without the hat. You really need me to go get the hat. I can go grab it.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Oh. Impeccable hair. Tan line. She's divorced? Hey, so if anybody's looking to marry into the family, I suppose we've got an opening. Let's go ahead and inspect. I love your hat, my guy. So he's our janitor. What else have we got? Let's see. So we've got our... Oh, we got the logo. Can we ask? No, okay. We've already looked around there. Oh, we've got a board. Angry note. Get your own luck. Okay, so this kind of makes me think that it's actually Laura. Because I think Laura's the one who keeps using all these sticky notes. So there's a party that was going on, and it was canceled.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway.
Yeah, fight.
They stopped doing them at the precinct after the
Oh goodness, are you
jam
guys
incident.
trying to fight to see who gets into the family? I mean, you know what? Have fun, my friends. Alright, so this might be Rufus. So now that we know his name, we should be able... Be not fighting fair, my goodness. Let's go ahead and question her about Rufus.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Alright, so there's that. So let's just do a bit of interrogating to see if we can learn any more. Fortunately for you, I happen to be a giant anglerfish with many teeth. Honestly, I need to set up some stream rules so that way I can just say, nope, no fish. No fish allowed. Sorry, Doobie.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but
You have a
he
question?
came
Yeah,
with the
go right
building.
ahead. I'm willing to bet that Laura will have something to say on Margaret. Really?
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
Why didn't
She
you
gets
part your hair?
really angry with me
I
when
just-
I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
I just woke up like this.
Why don't you just return them?
I do. Just not every day.
Dork. Nerd. No, I mean, why bother styling my hair? I wake up looking this fine, right? There's no reason for me to style my hair. What's Sophie got to say on everyone?
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut.
She can.
It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Alright, so let's see if there's anything we can deduce now. No, Margaret the sheep is... Pretty sure she's customer service. Penguin is Rufus, and he's the janitor. We haven't met a buffalo. But the buffalo's gonna be Petrovich. So let's go find him wherever he is. Can we maybe go outside now? We can. Ah, here's our next culprit.
Cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Grandpa's dimension is getting worse. Can't even remember to part his hair. It's not that I forget. I simply choose not to. I mean, look at how good I look, right? Sometimes you gotta be lazy with the hair. Yeah, no, this is my bed head. Alright. Before I talk to him... Oh, interesting. There's another bag there. And this is the same style of
Someone left their
bag.
bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
That's the same style of bag as the one that has all the salami next to Freddy's desk. Interesting.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
He's so insulted. A handsome man, you hear that? Maybe you guys don't have to all fight over Margaret Whitlock. Maybe Petrovich here. You know. Bad manners? That just means he's a bit of a bad boy? A handsome bad boy? Ooh. We love that. Let's see, what else can we learn about our dear friend here? Is he perhaps hung? Good. Let's see. Boris. So we got Boris Petrovich here. So now we know who everybody is. We've got our full cast.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Oh, wait. Was that the relationship? Were Boris and Sophie dating and they broke up? Oh, the plot thickens.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
Yeah. He right? Oh.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess.
Yeah, and they get up
Think
to
we have
there.
a thing going on?
Yes, yes, I do.
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
No, those are not mahjong like times that they're having, like mahjong evenings.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Oh, so it was one of the customer service people who had their lunch stolen, and I was thinking that it was Laura based off of the sticky notes.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
So
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Freddy, who has...
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
We know that Freddy has really bad eyesight because of his thick lens on his glasses. That's just like how he accidentally took Laura's mug without realizing. He also swapped the bags while trying to get his gym clothes, and it ended up with the salami instead. That's what happened there.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
Oh.
it's not mine. It was just there.
Oh,
A
okay.
really nice surprise.
Yeah, see? He accidentally took the salami.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Bouldering conventions. Oh, he goes to bouldering conventions, you guys. Alright, let's speak with Sophie. I'm certain Sophie has something to say about Boris.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him.
Yeah, oh,
I
they were
mean,
dating.
Guess he's good looking, but my God, is he boring?
I knew it. Alright, now let's speak with Laura. I'd like to also re-ask Laura about
I need
this.
to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
I think it was Laura who called, though. We know it was one of the customer service people. Let's talk with Manfred a little bit more.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Alright, and now let's speak with Margaret and Rufus. And then we'll go ahead and go to our deductions. You know, figure a few things out.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Alright, so now we know that Boris is the buffalo who's a bus driver.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
So, pretty sure it was Laura who hired the duck detective because lunch was stolen by a coworker known as the Salami Bandit. Figured it out.
So it was Laura who called me.
Figured it
I
out.
needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me you're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm working on it.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch.
It's funny that I figured
And
it out through the
what they
sticky
were
notes and
planning
not
in the
something
kitchen.
else. That yeah. Okay, so we want to figure out who was trying to do a party. Yeah, I want to look at this again real quick. So the orange post-its are the boss. These ones, I think these other ones are all Laura. Looking for editor. Okay. Who's planning a... Oh. Wait. So, was the Halloween party supposed to be a surprise birthday party for Sophie? On.
Surely you must have some
Do
interesting...
they have new dialogue? I think that they don't have new dialogue. So I should be able to piece what happened.
You're my... Why did...
Can I?
What are you...
So, is... it can't be... Sorry, I'm back.
It was time that I found out and what they were planning.
So I want to try talking to Sophie. I could try talking to Sophie again. I think that's a good idea. I do want to see this as well.
It's a list of all the most busy drivers.
Alright.
Oh my god. I love these KTS memes Laura keeps sending me.
Alright, so I think Laura is planning a surprise birthday party. So it wasn't Laura who was planning it. So who was planning it? Was it maybe Boris? I want to see what else I can get out of Boris.
Oh, if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
Wait. Is the reason why the party was canceled is because Boris and Sophie broke up? I'm willing to bet that's what it was. No. So it wasn't Boris either? So who could it possibly have been who's planning? Because I'm pretty sure. No, let's look at what we've got going on in here. Or, like, this is important, obviously. I want to look back at the calendar and, like, the reception. Eee. Let's go back over here. I have to hear that phone ring one more time. Said that 3 things were wrong before. Did it change? Did the number change? No, it was still the same amount. Sophie's birthday next Thursday, just saying. Laura from CS, way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. Ah, hello, welcome on in, Wister. Welcome, welcome. Goodness, what else could we figure out? We've already spoken about all that stuff. I've got all of the clues. Okay, hold on. What day is Sophie's birthday? I want to see. What about the other locked door? I'm pretty sure it's still not letting me go in there. Let's see.
It says it's locked.
Yeah, it's still locked. So I'm fairly certain that... Well, so what kind of calendar is this? What? It starts in September on the 28th? But this can't be the month of October, because... Yeah, this can't be the month of October. Because it doesn't have 30... Like, this is September. Yeah, I think it's the last week of August. This has to be September because it has 30 days. I want to see what... It might have been Margaret, actually, because Margaret likes to know things about people, and she's very motherly. We know this about her, so it makes sense that she wants to throw a party for her, right? So I want to see what she had to say about Sophie.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
Let's try it. Let's try Margaret.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
Because she's very motherly, she knows all these things. Can I talk to her about that now?
Surely you must have some interest.
That's inappropriate.
Alright, so Clank is being... Freddy is being framed by... We don't know who, because... Freddy picked up the wrong bag. There we are. Very, very
It was
simple.
as I thought. Freddy Frederson was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. Which
Yeah.
happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what?
It's time for the birthday party?
Okay, get into position.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Because the mug she said she'd
no
end them,
way.
ending a career is a good process.
This is
That's a
awful.
great point, Art. Oh wait, this is so sweet though.
Huh? A letter?
Oh, the Salami Bandit?
Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Frederson's bag.
And now there's no question who the
It
perpetrator
is Laura. Laura
I've been telling
is...
you all along, we can't trust Frederson.
You're totally
By the end of the
right,
day, he'll be
actually.
Mark my words.
Laura is trying to get Freddy
Seems like a bit
fired.
of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Wait, a bit of an overreaction? Are Sophie and Laura in on it? Are they both trying to get Freddy fired? Oh, the plot! The plot!
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Okay, so none of that stuff's different. I'll comfort her.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone.
Yeah,
Do
let's...
you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work.
Let's look at these
Someone
presents.
gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
Alright, a limited edition plushie.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Ugh, looks tacky.
Sexy aliens want my number by suffer blah blah blah. So that reminds me of Margaret's password on her computer. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue. There were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful and the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. "Hey, you look cute," a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. "Can I get your number?" Page 252. Alright, what? Oh, the author.
Oh God. What did I just read?
Okay. No, I want the full book now. I think that sounds great. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I can't read that. The office. Really easily. Oh, entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Alright, now I can start asking everybody.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
Wait, I really think you're onto something, Art. Alright, what do you got to say about it, Rufus?
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks? So, what happens to the cake now?
They really think I've done it. Duck Detective, you have to help me. You know it wasn't me, right?
I know it wasn't you. Don't
Did
worry,
you
Freddy.
not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
You clipped
I don't know.
Thank you,
I
Star.
thought someone gave me a
Thank
salami
you.
surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Anyone in reception that I can speak with? No. So I still need to speak with what? Boris and Manfred, I believe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, probably just Boris and Manfred now. This is new. Custom procedures for passengers entering from the west border. Loud goods. Personal items worth less than 500 schmark. Notify the police about suspicious activity. Prohibited goods. Weapons are prohibited. 10 more than 10 trombones. Meat, which means salami, was not allowed on the bus, which means it wouldn't have made it on. Which means the salami was planted there. It was not already on the bus. Plant, books not in the interest of the eastern states, and potatoes. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. For more information, visit the website.
What do they have against potatoes?
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
No.
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Makes me think that he got her the necklace. So Sophie received, so it was Laura gave a plushie, Margaret gave a book, and Boris gave a necklace. And then... What? The cake got... No, it wasn't the cake. What was the stolen present? Oh, I haven't spoken with Manfred yet, I don't believe.
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
I just want to know... Hold on. I mean... No, so something got stolen, but I don't know what. Here, can I? Oh, of course, the computer. Now that I can type in me and sexy aliens.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
Delete. Cutie, delete everything. I think that's her speaking with Rufus. Am I right? Am I right that Rufus and Margaret have a thing? West VPN secret cake recipe is never gonna give you up that way. Vacation.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Hold on, that's the message. Margaret received a romantic message that contained a are wait, salamis are illegally imported from... No, so this would be... Okay, hold on. We need to look at... I bet it's that one, Hollandaise. No? Okay, hold on. So, salamis are not supposed to be brought.
Life's just not going. I lost all my hockey bets too.
You think it was... Let's try it. Oh. Well, there you
That
are.
explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this.
Margaret received a romantic message that contained... I mean, just contain hearts, right? Can I talk to him
Not a fan
about
of
it?
what people just cry over everything these days.
Plan trip, accomplice lovers. Detective assistant. Yeah, honestly, I'm taking you on as like my apprentice now, Ark. You're officially my apprentice. Congratulations. I need you on all these cases now. I still don't know what got stolen. I mean, I could just really power through it. Wait. Whenever I had it as one of the things, why is it specifically necklaces that's saying that? In the world? Interesting. No, I still want to figure out. Received a... Well, it's just a romantic message that contained a romantic message. I mean, what other way is there to put that? It's just hearts, right? Because this isn't from... None of this is from it, right? Okay, hold on. Let's piece this together. Wait, 3 or more things are wrong. Received a nice... 3 things must be wrong. Wait, so what did it say before? 3 or more things. Three things must be wrong. I'm just seeing what that changes. Wait, that changed it? So it is scary? Scary X, no. So it is a scary... It doesn't want me to say romantic. What in the world? Oh wait, oh, it's talking about the letter. It's talking about Sophie received a... Is it talking about, like, the actual... Duh, it's talking about a different message, I think. It's talking about this message. I've been thinking about the wrong message. Sophie received a scary letter. It's not. What does it want me to say here? Oh, good. I don't want to use a hand. I refuse to use a hand.
What?
Rose, I doubt they washed their hands after leaving.
I mean, is that really a nice letter, though? I think there's just somebody who I haven't spoken to enough, or maybe there's like a clue that I've missed.
It says.
Here, so let's check this. Yeah, hold on. It's saying that there's more stuff out here. There's something at one of the Oh, I missed Laura's computer. That's why I haven't found everything yet. Messaging Sophie. But they're sexy now. Oh gee, is he serious? They're done pinning. It's just his name backwards. Oh.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
Wait, his name backwards? Let me see what the name of the... Well, the name of the author of this book? Rufus wrote this book? Rufus is the one who read this book? Or who wrote this book? Really? Okay. That was Rufus's... My man cannot write? He really cannot.
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
Okay. So now we've got absolutely everything. Let's try to get into the server room, but I don't think we can yet.
It says it's locked.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Wait, okay, so I want to look at the book again, because I think the book might be a clue here. It's an adult book, bribery, blah, 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 blah. It could be talking about... No, okay, it's not talking about the book. Silly Salami. A weird book, a silly book with a scary letter. Well, no, but the book isn't the thing that contained the thing. See, we've got all of our evidence here. And there's nothing else.
Do you think Sheila? I mean, now I think I sus. I should really get.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Look. Someone, it says...
See, what I'm confused about is I really want to figure out what this is. But none of these are giving me a response, right? So that means these have to be wrong then. Wait, so maybe it wasn't Margaret. It was no way Rufus gifted his own book. No shot. Rufus gifted his own book. If he did, that is wild. There is a 0% chance. Are you kidding?
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
Are you kidding me? Rufus gifted his own book? I cannot believe that. What in the world? Rufus, have you anything
Not a
to
fan
say?
Of all that high. People just cry over everything.
I cannot believe that. Wow. Alright, so Sophie received... Or... We don't know which letter at once I should be talking about. I want his confidence, don't we all? Planned trip, accomplice lover. Just looking back at everything we have. Because it could be talking about... Oh. Cake, X, letter, message, necklace, plushie. Contained a scary letter. No, so this is scary. Not. Oh, it's silly letter? That's supposed to be
Sophie was
silly?
receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
I wouldn't
The
really call it
mystery of the
silly.
Salami Bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit that had a
Definitely wouldn't say
hidden,
silly. Thank
threatening
you.
message.
Thank you.
This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
Were those letters coded? Yeah, I saw that too.
Then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What?
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
Slightly different color on some of the letters. Yeah, I saw that too.
Right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
Kinda sus, Rufus.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsichia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Now that is really
It
scandalous.
is scandal. I know.
Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
One of you is.
Maybe.
Is everyone gonna leave?
Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
They're not taking the Salami conspiracy seriously enough. Like, what in the world?
Everybody's leaving?
Thank you, Freddy. Thank you.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
Alright, we're in the last act now.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
No, I'm with you, Gene, on this one. Just stay right there, Freddy. I don't need the help. Really want to go to the server room? Eventually. Oh, she's literally pacing.
Oh, who would hire me at this age?
Aww.
Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Oh, poor girl. She's so scared. Are there new things? No, okay. Alright, Rufus.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Yeah, I'll have you know, I am the world's 9th greatest detective, Rufus. I'm doing spectacularly. Oh wow, Manfred isn't in the office for once? Take that, Manfred. Silly name anyways. Oh, this is new. Eugene McQuacklin, throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. Stalking me? Thanks. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Michael lost his mind. And then what's this one? Kidnapping in a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin kingpin on his birthday.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
It's literally Mia for real. Alright, now let's... We might be able to get into the server room now.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie. Alright, so she signed it. Anything else to note on here?
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
And that's another thing to talk to everyone about.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
That's important. 03051777. I want to tell them everything. Don't. Block this number. Click here to unblock. Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday?
Can't believe she complained about this online. It says it's locked.
Still locked. Just making sure there's nothing. No. Are there any other items? So I still need to go to the boss's office and the kitchen. Some. Let's go ahead and start interrogating everyone.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
To the office,
I
you can
did.
get into the painting secret now.
Something's off.
Yeah, now that Manfred's not in there.
Something's different.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Was Sophie the one smuggling Salami? Maybe we're looking into two different mysteries here. There's nothing saying that we're dealing with the same one.
What do you think of this note?
It's no
Think it might be the
surprise she's
boss?
left, is it?
We'll just have to
Would
see.
you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Like he would know what's up with the buses. Yeah, now I do want to check real quick. On here, this had some numbers. Oh no. It was outside at the parking lot, actually, I think. Nah, numbers to call. So before I talk to Manfred, I want to confirm this. Right? Notify the police at, yep. So, Sophie knew about suspicious activity. She was not in the office whenever I mentioned that. And so she notified the police at 03051777.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Let's go to the kitchen and the boss's office now. I wonder if... Let's see, with the no communication and her blocking, she might have been talking to Manfred. They might have... It might be a mutual thing.
What do you think of
They might be in on it
resignation?
together.
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
And then what have we
Someone
here?
forgot their phone.
This is Sophie's phone. Are your parents still? So this is probably Laura.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe she didn't mean to write like that.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
You've got to save. Oh, goodness. Oh.
It's a letter for an application signed by...
Okay. Hey, yes, hello, Snoopy, but that's not my name. You know this by now. So, CS00BD. CS, so customer service, perhaps. Oh, goodness. What else? So we've spoken to everybody. We need into his office. Or like into his safe. Well, maybe Manfred got... No, because... we wanted to... No, we don't know about that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we need... I feel like everything else is in this, in here. So now we have to figure out this combination. Oh, goodness. What could it possibly be? CS00BD. Like me, I'm not the detective. Can the 00 please clean? What is Freddy's? Yeah, what is his position called? Operating office. So CS stands for customer service. 00 is, or it's not 00, it's operating office. And then lastly, you've got BD. What is BD? Bus driver. Okay, so it's customer service, operating office, bus driver. It's not the number of people who work that position, is it? Because... well, they're letters. Okay, so let's look at it like this. One possible one is 211, because that's the number of people who work in each position, but I don't think that's right. But, if you recall, we know that there are 4 bus drivers. That's something that the game pointed out with this note right here.
It's a list of all the most busy driver out of all 4. See?
So there's 4, and then we've also got this information
2 desks
here.
on this side look unused.
So there's 2 desks on this side, which tells me that there's supposed to be 4 potential people. It might only be 2. So we're looking at either 2 or 4 for that number. And then for operating office, I wonder how many operating offices there are. Is it just the one? It might be. So I'm gonna try either 214 or 414. Is there? Oh, is that a bot? Oh, whoops. One of the mods who are here, can you I'm gonna try 214. One of the mods ban that bot. Ozzy's a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. Let's go. Let's go. I'm a genius.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Dude, I'm a genius. So we got some keys. Server room key. Oh, that's huge. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Demand employee. I demand be employee of the month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. So we know that Rufus got employee of the month. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. Is Rufus blackmailing Manfred?
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
That's huge that we got that. Here, I want to check out, or, you know, maybe we'll do this mystery first. So... Manfred got blackmailed because Rufus wanted to... Oh my goodness, I got a lot wrong, apparently. Wonder if Manfred kidnapped Sophie? Here, maybe we... we'll go into the server room first. How about that?
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Wanted to leave? Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Someone's been coming in here a lot. Bags under eyes. Dang, I look tired out of my mind. Shame. What else is there to learn about myself? Dang, wow. Anxious, shame, and poor. It's really gonna out me like that?
Been there the whole day?
My goodness. Way to rat me out, game.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Airbus. Voucher, new and used. Airbus, 100, blah 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 blah. Better delete easy selling history. Dad, this is not Google. Camera, so there is CCTV.
What's up with these bear bus vouchers on easy?
So I've got everything. Wait, so Sophie got maybe because Sophie wanted to snitch? Oh my goodness.
Sophie got kidnapped.
Oh
There
my
must be more
goodness.
to this.
Okay. So maybe Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about importing salamis. This is the one that provides the maybe Manfred is the one that provides buses. Or no, vouchers. Manfred is the one that provides vouchers to Rufus. So it's not, is it not Rufus then? By playing LA Noire next? I would love to play that on stream someday, 100%. It's not Manfred? Well, because Rufus is Employee of the Month, right?
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Oh, that was important. That was very important. So now we know that Rufus goes in there. So it's actually Rufus. I want to go back to these letters. The Employee of the Month, TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. I wonder if it wants me to say the Salami Bandit anywhere. No. Okay. But it's actually Rufus is the one who's providing vouchers. Okay, so I do think it was Rufus who blackmailed Manfred, because why else? There's no other reason for this to say Employee of the Month and for there to be an Employee of the Month thing of Rufus. right here. But, like, why would... But that's not right either. Because, so Rufus must have found out. Try the buses theory? Hold on, I want to read it. Okay, let's look at... Do I have all of the evidence? I have everything in the entire game. So... Someone's been up to illegal activities on this computer. And we know... Let's see... And that they're selling the vouchers. That's something that's important. Do we know if Rufus has a family? No, so I think that it's... I think that it's Manfred who's supplying... Whoops. I think it's Manfred, actually, who's supplying the vouchers to the Salami Bandit. Let's look some more evidence. So we know there's that. But this was on... So Sophie wanted to snitch. Okay, hold on. Here's something interesting. The fact that we can look at... Oh, I can just click on it? Oh, that's huge. So this was happening while Sophie was getting kidnapped. Unknown number. Can I not just scroll up and read? Ah, that would make things so much easier. Oh, it's entering from the west border. Yeah, I didn't catch that earlier. Wait, internal vouchers for CS agents. Wait, so... She's getting vouchers. That was on Margaret's computer. Can you look at the coded letter again? Yeah, let's look at the coded letter. You're totally right. Oh, no, it's not letting me, like, full screen it, so I don't think that's important after all. Okay, so... This, yeah. They didn't delete everything. Okay. So... Margaret... Is Margaret providing vouchers to Rufus, who's then selling them? Wait, hold on. That is that. Oh my goodness. So, Margaret... Okay, so 3 more things wrong. 3 things are wrong. And just making sure, yeah, that's vouchers. We can use this. 3 or more things. So Margaret is providing vouchers to Rufus. Let's look at the blackmail again. This is what Manfred's handwriting looks like. We know that. This is different handwriting. Can we look at that? So we know what everybody's handwriting looks like. So I bet this is Margaret. We know this is Laura. All the way to my desk? That might... No, Freddy wouldn't say that. Who said this? It's not Sophie who said that. Looking for editor. Wait, whoever wrote Freddy sucks, I think also wrote get your own lunch. Just gonna point that out. Margaret? It could be Margaret who wrote that. We could also be talking about kidnapping Sophie. Oh. So that is blackmailed. I thought so. Selling. Yeah, it's not. Wait. Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him stay quiet about Margaret illegally selling salamis? I mean... Airbus. So we can't... But just... You think I just put the Salami Bandit? No, I think... It's Rufus? Rufus dated Manfred. Yeah, there you go. No. But how would Rufus have been able to blackmail... No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I do want to look at her screen again. So she was going to plan a vacation as well. I think that's potentially important. Or is it talking about Rufus selling the vouchers. And then Margaret got it. I got it.
This is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
I solved it.
It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
There we are. Alright. Okay. Time to go full detective. What if the duck detective was the Salami Bandit the whole time? Unfortunately, we were not at the scene of the crime when it occurred. Because alright, so let's talk about the kidnapping. Sophie is at Is Sophie maybe in one of the service? Because there was the fight. Is that Rufus's office in a box? Actually, I'm gonna change office to home just to see if he lives there. That'd be really funny, actually. No, okay. See, I think Sophie is stashed away somewhere in here. Oh no, then. We know this. So we know it's office, and I'm pretty confident about Is this also Manfred's? No, I didn't think so. Where could Sophie be? But this isn't Boris's office though, right?
Does this mean I'll never see?
Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
She's not away. When am I streaming on Annie Live? You know, I should probably post and say that I'm gonna delay my Annie Live stream slightly. Probably. Or who knows, maybe they'll just get like the very end of the case. Because that was the idea, you know? Was that after beating the game, I would stream over there? We'll see, we'll see. Here, we're just gonna try Rufus's everything. No. Pin. No, it, like, I do think that she's in a box. Freddy's? What about a debrief on Annie Live? So, Yeah, the idea is that after the stream, I'm gonna just like hang out on Any Live for a bit after this. I mean, there's no room in Freddy's office, right? Is at... I'm just gonna try Manfred's office. No, I didn't think so. Manfred's station in a bus. No, I didn't think so. No, I really do think that this is... Oh, it's not a box. Oh, it is a bus. Wait, so... Wait, so she's in the bus? Hold on, I wanna...
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
Under a bus? No. And not on a bus, so it's definitely in a bus. We can't tell if that's right, Freddy. Oh! It just bare busts office.
God! That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
Okay, here we are. Time to big brain. So, because... Oh, is it about handwriting? So now we know who all has been doing what? Wait, so... This handwriting is the same as Manfred's. So... Manfred is the Salami Bandit because they're identical. Let's go!
Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Okay. We're going to do a little Twitter post and say, I'm delaying my Annie Live stream. It's taking me longer to beat this game than anticipated. Will stream soon. Alright. So... Wait, is Boris the Salami Bandit's accomplice because he used to date Sophie, and the Salami Bandit needed to convince someone who could... We need someone who can convince... convince. No, I don't think it's Boris, though. I think that this is about Rufus, and Rufus is the Salami Bandit's college because he used to date Margaret. The Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince because we need the vouchers, right? Convince. So what if we swap Margaret and Rufus? No. Starstream, we're so spoiled. I mean, it's actually, once I start streaming on Annie Live as well, we're gonna go for quite a while longer, so we're in for a long night. Okay, so who is the accomplice? You know, obviously I want to say that Boris could be the accomplice because they used to date Sophie. Because Sophie is the one who potentially could snitch. Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince lover. Could carry out the let's get this. Rufus. What? It's not talking about the vouchers here? It's Laura? You think that Laura is... Okay. Hold on. Because the Salami Bandit needs someone who could carry out the importing of the salamis. Boris. Oh my goodness.
Salami Bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
And then Sophie, because used to date Boris, the Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince Boris into helping. Oh.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
So it was originally Sophie and Manfred.
I had it all figured out now.
Oh my goodness.
It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
There she is.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
So the vouchers had nothing
Why
to do with
is everyone
this.
yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story?
Oh my
The
goodness.
one and only Duck Detective.
Oh my goodness.
The room.
This is how everything went down.
Is this the
The Brits
Danganronpa
Bearbus
moment?
branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became
Oh
the Salami
my
Bandit. He made
goodness.
his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus
The
driver
plot twists,
to load
really?
and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan.
Wow.
Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the
amazing.
crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
Oh my goodness.
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
But he's like a family man, right? Should? What do you guys think? Oh, is the Duck Detective single? Yes, he's actually newly divorced. You guys think yes? Manfred should get arrested? You know what? I'll take your guys' word for it. Think of the kids. Man, the man should not have smuggled salami.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
You know what? I think we all know. We all know that the job of a detective is to uncover mysteries and expose criminals, right? And as, you know, as a real professional detective myself, hold on. I have to prove I'm a detective. As a detective myself, obviously, they needed to be exposed.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
We already know. We already know the answer. Of
Might have
course.
not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind.
They're all getting arrested.
I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling
Wow.
is necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey, I work.
Yeah, Laura
Yes,
does.
And then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company?
Dude, Manfred
and
voice
then
acting.
threaten me?
only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going
Oh.
to jail now, Manfred.
Wow.
Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
Is that why
I
they broke
had no
up?
idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known.
Wow.
If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Oh,
Wow, you
my
really did whack the
goodness.
case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Freddy's the best character.
Officer,
Oh my
the
goodness.
truth. The truth is an ugly mistress.
All three of them.
But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Wow. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. That was fantastic. My goodness. Well, thank you so much, Mia, for recommending this. This was an absolute treat to watch. Why didn't Rufus? Right? Why didn't Rufus and Parker get arrested? They were also doing illegal stuff. Wait, Freddy was Brian David Gilbert? BDG was in this game? Now Freddy's even more the best character. No, this is fantastic. And honestly, I'm really, really glad that this was my first game on stream.
Oh, crap.
Oh, what's this?
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Walking home in the rain. Freddy?
Ahem. Need a ride?
Now that I
Just
know it's
booked this
BDG,
one.
I can hear
It's
it.
been such a long day after all.
I can hear it now.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No,
And imagine, we can team up,
absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
I would take Freddy. I would take Freddy as a sidekick for sure. Did you see how well he did with just standing there for a while when I asked? The end. Clap, clap, clap. Fantastic. Oh, and there we are. That was Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. Fantastic game. Margaret is your wife now. Art, you earned it. With all of that detective work you were doing, like, honestly, I would ask that you be my Freddy, you know? Like, can you be my Freddy, Art? Excuse me, she's my wife now. No, okay. Everybody, Margaret can take turns. I mean, she's already divorced once. Surely she can make the rounds with all of you. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick intermission, and we are going to now do some chatting. I'm gonna go ahead and go live on AnyLive as well, if you want to go ahead and join me there. You know, just join me on either, it's up to you. But I am gonna go ahead and leave Twitter or Twitch open for just chatting as well, you know, so that way you guys don't have to go anywhere. But if you could, give me just a moment to get all the AnyLive stuff set up. You know, I'm gonna take a small break, so we'll be back in 10 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and for now, have a quick intermission. I will be right back. Here, let me actually close the game and everything. Alright, be right back. Oh goodness. So, where's chat? Where did chat go? Oh yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry. I knew about the mic. Where did chat go? No, hold on. You know what? Scuff is bound to happen. It's probably an easy fix. Here, let me try this real quick. It was working earlier. That's strange. Here, maybe I just need to refresh it. No. All right, step number 1. Oh yes, and I've also got Annie Live open. This is going to be a challenge for me. This is a little test run to see how well I do with balancing Twitch and Annie Live chat at once. So let's do that. Twitch is a bit slower than Annie. Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all. Annie Live, that's one thing that I really respect about it actually. It's really, really good about like being fast. Like you are getting the stream in a real time, no matter what. Okay, hold on. Twitch chat has disappeared. How could I mean, the best thing I could do is like copy. Hold on. We're gonna get through this stuff real quick. Wait, the Twitch chat's just gone everywhere. What? Where'd Twitch chat go? Oh goodness. Okay, new idea. Ready? We're gonna wormst. I wonder why that happened. So we're going to grab this. We're gonna do this. Don't mind that. We're gonna do and put in numbers here. There we are. I know, I'm a genius. No, it's the advantage of setting up your own, Twitch overlays and everything. So I actually have a good understanding of OBS now. Oh goodness. Wow, I'm sitting here looking at the difference in my tracking between Annie Live and Twitch. Oh goodness, it is night and day. Grandpa, learn how to part your hair? I know plenty well how to part my hair. I simply choose not to do it, alright? Yippee! Yeah, oh, this is a strange sensation to look between the different... Yeah, to actually look between the two chats. Oh, this is strange. You know, I'll get used to it. I mean, I need to get used to it pretty fast, honestly. You're tired? Yeah, Kitsuo, isn't it like almost 11 for you? You gotta get to bed, my goodness. I keep wanting to like greet people as you join Annie Live, but like you're already there at the Twitch stream. So it's like, what's the point, you know? It's like, oh, Dawn, welcome on in. But it's like, no, I know you've been watching for the past, what time is it? Oh my goodness, like 3 hours? Your ass streams 10 to 12. Yet normally, I would not stream this late. Here, I'm gonna put this some down. So normally, I would not stream this late, but I actually had something to do today, right after I got off work, during like my normal like streaming time. And so, I had to push that back. Or rather, I'm just streaming longer than I would because I wasn't able to stream earlier. You move a lot more here. Yeah, that's something I've said like in the past. The tracking on Annie Live, you can see how sensitive it is. Whenever we've mentioned, oh, like ready? If you are watching about Twitch and Annie Live, just watch me move left to right and compare them. You see how massive that is? How wild the tracking is on here? It is, so it's like, if I'm here looking at myself on Twitch and I'm just like, oh, look at me, I'm doing my little things. Like, it's bad. Well, I watched Diabolic Lovers. I can't say I've even heard of it, unfortunately. It's so little on Twitch. Or rather, like, whenever I'm on Twitch, I like to, like, watch myself, and that's how I get a lot of, like, my expressions with my body. It's like, I like to be in control of the way that I move a lot. But, and you know, I try to do the same on Annie Live, so I kind of changed the way that I move based off of what platform I'm on. And it's so, like, to be on both platforms is kind of strange. Penguin, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Got a gold feeder fish at the fairgrounds. Why are you getting a fish though, huh? I feel like this is a betrayal of my trust. Don't you think? My goodness. Oh, you want, oh, so it wasn't up to you. Gotcha, gotcha. Blah blah. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. You want to? I mean, do you even have a goldfish to like use with the feeder, or like, you know, to feed from the feeder? Don't worry, they're gonna. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yes, fish are great as long as you're getting them to eat them, right? And I will eat fish out of spite for those little shits, you know. You love fish? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Penguin, thank you for the water. Thank you, thank you. You know what? I will go ahead and have a little sippy do of water. That's something that I grab more. Fine, just a little bit more. Oh my, fine, a lot of it more. Oh, and you know, I'll drink the water first, and then I'll say what I was gonna say. Oh my goodness, thank you for the burger. Nom 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 nom. Oh, you know what? Penguin, if this is the way things are gonna be, I'm gonna chug the rest of this water bottle. I just got this thing, by the way. Let's do it. I did not chug it. I chugged like half of it. I just started it. My goodness, but thank you for the gifts and thank you for the burger, Don. Thank you, thank you. Now, I will say, if you ever want to... Yeah, if you ever want to gift me, I will say, I appreciate donations and everything on Twitch, of course, but Annie Live is always going to be the #1 way if you ever want to, like, give me, like, any kind of gifts like that. You know, just a little pro tip. Though, eventually, once Nexus finally allows us to start becoming Twitch affiliates, and it's not even that they're not allowing us, it's just like there's a whole business issue right now, I think. I don't know. Like, I genuinely do not know about the situation, but once we get that figured out and we start becoming like Twitch affiliates, of course, I would definitely appreciate if some of you were to subscribe to the channel, right? Is that the right word? Like, you become subscribers? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I don't do Twitch. So, you know, in my streaming experience that I have, I was actually a YouTube streamer, not a Twitch streamer. And so, doing all this Twitch stuff is actually brand new to me. Subs on Twitch are through money? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I am getting that right. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and just start, I'm coming for a founder's badge? What does that mean? What is a founder's badge? If you wouldn't mind educating me. And also, what in the world was I going to say? Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say. It's like one of the first subs? Gotcha. Well, thank you for that, Tubi. Thank you. I think the first 10 or so get it. Gotcha. Oh, that's what I was gonna say a moment ago. I'm just gonna kind of give up on my Annie Live tracking during these streams. Grandpa, need help with the fish? So what you're gonna wanna do is probably put a little bit of water in the pan first. You know, make sure you, you know, start heating that up. Then just slap the boy in there. He should cook real nicely. Yeah, and salt it. See, Ark gets it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give up on Annie Live tracking, as unfortunate as it is. I'm still going to try to pay attention to Annie Live chat, don't get me wrong. Like, Annie Live chat, you guys are the OGs. You know, you found me through Annie Live, so of course I still want to give you guys love. But it's just like, I've got this pretty new toy as well, you know? And it's such a surreal feeling that I'm now on Twitch. Like, I'm out of Annie Live jail, and not only that, I'm the first of all of Nebulink that's out of Annie Live jail. It's wild. Grandpa, I mean, I know. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No, so... Speaking of, you're trying to eat your pet. Well, I'm trying to eat your pet. No, I'm trying to get you to eat your pet. These very, very different things. But speaking of Nebulink being out of Anti-Live jail, I want to go ahead and take a moment to tell you that our resident gambler, Silas Ayan, he's actually having his Twitch debut tomorrow. Let me find the time for you guys. I know it hasn't been super advertised, and so some of you might not even know. But yeah, Silas is actually debuting on Twitch tomorrow. Let's go, Silas. Yeah, let's go, Silas. Whoa! Here, let me find the time for you guys. Oh, I've got so many messages on Discord. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got a lot of things to respond to, apparently. Gotcha. Yeah, I've got like a billion things to respond to. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be great. Little car accident deserves better. Alright, here, let me find this. Here's the link. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit... Oh no, it's actually gonna be at 9:30 p.m. CST. So if you remember whatever time my debut started for you guys, it'll be an hour, or be 30 minutes after that. So for me, it's 9:30. For any of my, Eastern viewers, that's going to be 10:30 p.m. So yeah, you've got that. What about... Look, I'm sorry. I can't really tell Silas, hey, sorry, one of my viewers wants you to stream at a different time. Joining at 11. Well, I'm sure he'll probably have VODs. It's okay, you're on Nocturnal. Yeah, you'll be good, Ark. Though, speaking of VODs, I'm hoping to actually start getting, like, I am going to start posting VODs. I know that I've technically posted my original Anti-Live VOD, like, that is out there. But now that I'm on Twitch and I'm, like, getting access to my own VODs really easily, I'm going to start uploading all of my Twitch VODs unless I'm not uploading it for a reason. I'm going to upload every single stream in its entirety onto YouTube. And then I'm also going to, on a main channel, so I've got my VODs channel, and then on the main channel, I'm going to post highlights. So I'm going to edit down. It's not going to be like super flashy editing or anything, but I'm going to edit down the streams. Just get rid of any like, unfunny moments besides, I have to take like the at least somewhat funny moments so that way we have a stream at all. But, I will like get rid of all the long moments of silence and everything. Just make it a lot more digestible. Grandpa, I need help on how to take care of a little car accident. So you want to make sure that you get their insurance, and then yeah, no, that's the, if you have a little car accident, go up to the person, make sure you get their insurance. You don't really have to get the police involved, just get in contact with their insurance and everything. I wouldn't actually know. I'm not gonna lie. His name is Car Accident. That is a fantastic name for a fish. I've already told you how to take care of him. I don't know what else I can say. I mean, eel sauce probably tastes pretty good. Pushing it to 3 hours. Yes, and we're probably going to go until like another hour or so. How to keep him alive? I don't know. Keep him in water, keep him fed. We are spoiled today. Yes, so typically I'm not gonna do things this crazy, especially this week. I'm deciding, I guess, spoiling my little dimwits a little bit. What type of food? I'm gonna be real. I have not owned a fish in a very long time. Like, I cannot help you. The internet would definitely have far better answers than I will. But yeah, so this week I am going a little bit crazier. Actually, hold on. I wonder if I can, like... Well, I'll show my... I'll take a moment to, like, show my schedule on stream. I'll do it in a really scuffed way. Let's see. Where would my schedule be on here? There we are. So, let's just talk about my schedule for a moment. Folks on Annie Live, you can't see it, but I'm gonna just talk about it. So obviously, we're doing the detective. You know, we already did Duck Detective. And then we've got the Just Chatting. That's what we're doing now. You know, I've got a certain amount of hours I'd like to stream a week on Annie Live. And so, you know, I'm making sure to get those in right now. Then tomorrow, we're having an easier day, but still a very busy day. So I'm going to do about 2 hours of streaming on Annie Live, and that's going to be an Annie Live exclusive stream. For my Annie Live exclusive streams, I do not intend on uploading the VODs, so that's going to be like, if you're there, you're there. You can think of it as a sort of members-only content, but it's free, you know? You just got to be at the right place. And so, that's going to be Nebulink D&D builds. I'm going to be discussing more of those. I think it's part 5. And then we've got Minecraft is going to be at 7. Oh yeah, so Nebulink D&D, that's going to be at 4 p.m. CST. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST. So the exact same time I started today's stream. We're going to be doing some Minecraft. Don't know how long it's going to be. It'll probably be about... I don't know, just a few hours. It can really go as long as I want. I'm just going to be messing around, showing you guys, like, what I've been doing this entire time. Because, you know, you guys have been able to hear me talk about Minecraft, but you haven't been able to actually see it. So now you'll actually be able to see it. Can see your hair or hat? Really? That's strange. Huh. That's probably just a graphical glitch. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be doing, it's a stream on both Twitch and Annie Live. It's going to be a drawing stream. I see you just fine. Yeah, so Kitsu will probably just leave and come right back, and it'll be fixed, probably. I don't know, or who knows? Maybe I'm rocking the bald look. I mean, honestly, I could go bald. For sure I could go bald. But yeah, so I am going to do a drawing stream, so you guys will get to see my little crown drawings come to life. Isn't that exciting? And then that's going to be at 4 p.m. CST. Then on Friday, 7 p.m. I'm going to go, you're tired? Yes, go ahead, you know, get a good night. You can catch the rest of the VOD whenever it goes up in a few days. But yeah, so on Friday, drunk karaoke concert. That should be a lot of fun. And then Saturday, hand reveal. No, okay. So it's just going to be showing my screen. I do plan on doing hand cam streams in the future. And I will say I'm going to wear gloves during them. Like, that's just a personal thing. When? Eventually. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have, like, the exact setup for it or anything yet. But I will eventually figure out how I want to do hand cam streams. I've definitely got some stuff planned for that. It'll match your model? Exactly. I mean, what do you mean model? You'll just be seeing my hands and I wear gloves. Simple as that. So yeah, so on Saturday, it's going to be just chatting at noon. And then, oh, is that one of my kohai? Hello, Cheryl. Hello. All right, see ya, Kitsumo. See ya. And Mr. Peanuts, welcome on in. Welcome. Just to fill you guys in, those who just joined, to let you know what's happening, I'm on Twitch and Annie Live at the moment. So if I seem like I'm schizophrenic and I'm talking to voices you cannot hear, that's actually just Twitch chat. Congrats, by the way. Thank you. Yes, welcome on in, Miss Alcamini. That's your last name, right? Alcamini? Yes, you are right. You're correct, detective. That's right. I'm always correct. I'm the world's 9th greatest detective after all. No, no, it's Alcrini. Yeah, Cheryl, are you a Pokemon? Are you a little pudding? That could be a cute little nickname for you, actually. Like, how, hey there, pudding. No, now I just feel like Harley Quinn, though. I know, you're always correct, but you were correct today. I'm always correct. What are you on about? I can't believe I call all at the end of the game like that. Ark, you really are a fine detective, you know that? Perhaps I should be taking notes. Are you secretly one of the top 8 detectives? Oh yes, so I was talking about on Saturday, so I'm doing chatting at noon, CST, and then at 7 p.m. CST, should be a lot of fun. We've got Miss Mia Finnemore, who's going to be appearing on my stream as we start our playthrough of It Takes Two. And if you guys have seen our dynamic at all, you should know that's going to be a treat, and by treat, I mean a disaster. Like, oh, I cannot wait. And I'm hoping to get the detective and the mechanic. Yes, we are the extraordinary minds, the eccentrics of Class Nebulink. And actually, you know what? No, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Can't wait until you both meet the elephant. See, okay, I'll have you know, I don't know anything about It Takes Two. So, yeah. Though I don't come often, I thought your voice is perfect for a private eye or detective. Thank you, Mr. Peanuts. Thank you, thank you. I'm really glad. You know, that's something that I was really, really worried about whenever, you know, I joined Nexus. I was like, will people think my voice matches their expectations? Or will they have thought, like, I need to be British? It's like, oh, indubitably, I'm OCNWD Whitlock. Whitlock? You think it exceeds? Aw, Cheryl, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you didn't do a British accent. Oh, no, no, no. Like, I was not gonna come in here and fake an accent at all. Absolutely, to me, you're perfect. Oh, thank you, Mr. Peanuts. Thank you, thank you. Yes, so... like, whenever I got this mod, I was like, I don't care. I'm still gonna drop y'alls and ain'ts. Like, I don't care if I'm from the South. There can be Southern detectives. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the schedule so you guys can see me on Twitch again. But I will say, on Saturday as well, you know, I've got the 2 streams, but Star, I don't know if you're still here, but you're also getting spoiled on Saturday because I'm probably gonna do a 3rd stream. I'm probably gonna stream from about noon to 2, and then from 5 straight into 7, and then 7 to however long Mia and I play. So I'll probably start at 5 instead of 7, basically. That's because I'm not gonna confirm anything yet, but there's probably going to be something fun that involves, you know, multiple people, and it's gonna go live at that time. Maybe. What do you want? On, old man? Of course I'm still here. Well, thank you, thank you. I'm glad. And Rosie, welcome on into the Any live stream. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. So many exciting streams. I'm glad, I'm glad. I tried to really pack this week with a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, but also things that I would, you know, like, I think that you guys would enjoy, right? Because above all else, I do want to focus on making content that, you know, you guys like. Really, I'm here as an entertainer first and foremost, and as long as I'm entertaining you guys, I'm having a good time, right? Also, I'm gonna do this live on stream. Doobie, I'm gonna send you a message real quick. This is something I've been meaning to ask you, and I'm gonna go ahead and send this to you right now. I'm not gonna, like, out you out in front of everybody, but... there you are. You've received a question. Fortunately, I miss most Twitch streams. It's extremely buggy for me, but good luck. I hope you enjoy yourself as much as your community. Well, I mean, it's totally fine. I'm gonna have VODs of all my Twitch streams if you ever want to catch them. And I really do think, you know, Twitch is gonna be a really good place for me. Just sent back. Alright, let me go ahead and do this. I think I know how to do this correctly. Did I do that right? Did it work? Oh, no, it's slash, isn't it? I'm new to Twitch, can you tell? There you are. There you are. Now you've got that. Ha! Congratulations, Doobie. You've been knighted officially. No, whenever I was like, oh, I need mods, you were definitely one of the people who came to mind first. And I've been meaning to go ahead and send that over to you. So there you are. Yes, and now, well, I think I've got 4 mods? Yeah, I think I've got 4 now. You know, just people who are members of the community who have been here for a while, who I really, really do trust. Will not fail you? Oh, I'm certain you won't. And here, I'll give you the little mod breakdown that I gave to the other mods real quick. And that, I will. No, Dawn, I'm sure, I mean, you got rid of the bot. Really? Here's my chat rules. So this is to everybody, but also like the mods, so you know what to stop. Just don't be a dick in my chat. That's it. Like, don't come in here and don't try to talk about stuff like you know that I'm not gonna talk about. Like, don't bring up like politics or anything. And just don't be mean. Don't pester me. Like, someone can say like, oh, what are your thoughts on this? And if I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about it, don't keep trying to talk about it. Simple as that. All attempts at dickery. It's like, really, just have common sense. Like, stream etiquette is a thing, and it applies here just as much as it applies anywhere else. How was my first stream on Twitch? I thought it did actually really well. You know, I was pretty proud of the work that I put into it. I had spent the last about week or two just non-stop grinding, figuring it out. Because I mentioned this, I did basically everything myself. I did all the overlays, I did the BGM, I did all the screens, I set up all the scenes on OBS, had like a kajillion viewers. So actually, it did really, really well in terms of viewers as well. So I had like, I think 119 unique viewers and an average of 61, which is like, wow, that's a lot for a first stream. Especially because you know, I've got the male debuff. I'm aware of the male debuff. And so I was like, will people really care as much? Though I remember I was sitting there in my chair, just watching like the starting soon screen, just like doing my breathing. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go live. It's gonna be awesome. And I decided to look. I was like, here, I can see a list of who all's in the stream. I'll look at all the names, and the list was so long that I had to scroll on my screen. I was like, oh shit, there's actually people here. I'm not just performing for an audience of 5 like I anticipated. Though it's strange, I feel like I haven't even debuted yet. Like, even on Annie Live, I feel like this has all just been one like big fever dream, and none of it's real. Like, I'm still in the pre-debut phase in my mind. You feel me? Look, Cheryl, it's gonna come up sooner than you think. It'll be there, and then it'll just suddenly pass, and it'll be like, what? That happened? Because, you know, you think about it for so long, and it's this big scary date that you're just like, it feels so far away, but it's approaching so fast, and I don't know what to do, and it's all so confusing. And then suddenly, before you know it, it's just there, and it happened. And let this be some words of encouragement to you. I will say that I was so incredibly nervous for my debut. You know, I practiced over and over and over again. I was literally there standing in my shower memorizing some of the things that I wanted to say and do, like, for the debut. I did that like weeks leading up to the debut. So I really was so nervous. And the moment I hit that live button, gone. It was just me in the chat, and we had one hell of a time. And I feel like that's how a lot of people Like, that's how a lot of people feel. I remember your debut? Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice. And actually, I don't know how many of you caught this, but my Annie Live debut, or yeah, my Annie Live debut was exactly 6 weeks before my Twitch debut, down for the exact, like, minute. Bandy, welcome on in and good morning. It's nice to have you here. I don't typically get to catch you. Kind of like a talent show in a way. You spend all the time nervous and knees weak, palms sweaty. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's to get spaghetti. Right? Am I right? I remember your debut too. It was cool. Oh, you were there? Oh. Well, you know what? I'm glad to know that you've been around for a while, Cheryl. Yume was all there? You guys were all there? Really? Wow. Thanks. So you've been lurking for a while then. Chad is lucky I decided to post the singing clip. I mean, they'll all get a chance to hear me sing on Friday. Thank you for the clip. I think you went 110% into your character in the beginning. I did the same thing for my Twitch debut as well, actually. No, I know that one of my skills here that I haven't really gotten to show off quite yet is like storytelling and like scene setting with my words, if that makes sense. It definitely comes from my Dungeon Master experience in playing D&D. And so I knew I wanted to showcase that. And as a detective, I wanted to pay homage to old like detective noir films. And they always have like the narration. That's actually why, during my Twitch debut, it started with something similar. I kind of paid homage back to my Annie Live debut and started with a very similar, like, monologue. Yeah, you tend to stream at times I sleep. If you wouldn't mind me asking, what time zone are you in? Or are you just, you know, one of the nocturnals out there? Because, let's see... It would be... I mean, you could be in Europe? What, like some kind of Eastern Asia time zone, I'd imagine? Would be, like, morning? Europe? It's a bit after 5. Oh, so you're real early European. Gotcha. So I was right on that one. Let's see, if it's 5 a.m. for you... I'm doing detective work. I would say, are you perhaps in France? Is that where you're from, Bandy? Let's see if I'm doing my detective work well enough. Of course, don't share if you don't want to. Like, obviously, don't. Nope. Dang it. So close. It's 6 a.m. for you, Star? Star! And you've been here the whole time. Mike, get some sleep. Look, there will be a VOD. Don't worry, Star. Don't destroy your sleep schedule for me, alright? Like, I really do appreciate you being here in attendance. I appreciate all of my dimwits. But, you know, I don't want you guys to risk your health for me. Absolutely not. Star, okay. You know what? It's your decision. I won't pester you too much about it. But just know that there are alternatives, right? My goodness. It's weird. I feel like I'm decompressing. Like, these last 2 days have just been like one long Twitch debut between yesterday and then today, the first game. And the first completed game too, actually. Do I need to get the sleepy time hammer? No. We will let people make their own decisions in this office. Which, by the way, actually, let's go ahead and look at my office. I feel like you guys haven't, you haven't spent too much time actually just talking about my office. Like, so here, why don't I, I'll move out of the way, give you guys a better view. So I'll skirt on over here. So you can see that I've got myself, over on the far left, I've got some bottles, just a little bit of my alcohol collection. Tell me if you can spot the fireball. And, you know, I've got my whiskey glass that I keep over there for whenever I want to sip on it throughout the day. You know, I really should organize it a little bit better, but it's alright. I know where everything is. That's the thing. My office is incredibly organized, I'll have you know. It's just organized to me, right? And then, you know, I've got that picture of myself for whenever I'm telling people, have you seen this man? Like, do you know anything about this face? Whenever I'm asking around. Now, you might think that it's a good idea to just, you know, point to myself, but, you know, that doesn't always work for some reason. Sometimes I actually have to, like, show people the picture, and they're like, oh, that guy, yeah, I remember seeing him. He, like, rummaged through the garbage that one time. I'm like, thank you. And then, you know, I've got myself a few files that are on the ground that, as I said, I know where everything is. Like the one that's under the rug, that's for a missing persons. I'm not supposed to talk about it. Very, very confidential, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and ignore that. You know, I've got, you know, my lamp there. How's it plugged in? How's it on? Batteries, of course. It's a wireless lamp. Pretty incredible, right? Didn't even know they made those, but they do. It's a sorted chaos system. It works. Exactly. Bandit gets it. And then I've got my bulletin there with a mystery that I'm solving right now. It's not my mystery. It's about, you know, another one, but, you know, maybe someday we'll get into the specifics. And then I've got my bookcase over here. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and come back into frame. And then I've got my bookcase over there, you know, all kinds of classics that I absolutely adore. And you'll notice there's quite the interesting book at the bottom of the bookcase, isn't there? No, one that's a little chained up. No. Too bad that you know, I can't really talk about that book. There's all kinds of secrets in there that you guys will never know. Oh my, yes, the mystery, the intrigue. At least one of the drawers is filled with all kinds of cables that may or maybe yet be used. That's true. They may or may be used. No, picking on you. They may or may not be used. You're right. I think everybody has the cable drawer, right? Like everybody. I know I've got a big cable drawer, but you know what? My cable drawer, incredibly organized because, you know, they're all like, all the cables are rolled up and they've got like little bits of tape keeping them rolled up. And so it's, you know, they don't get all tangled and everything, right? Check that out. Pretty incredible, I know. So, man, I keep my cables around the house. Methinks I should organize a bit. Yes, it really does help to get a little organized. I would say, as somebody who knows, I mean, you see how organized this office is? My goodness, I'm on top of it. But yes, I'm wondering, do you guys have any just random questions for me? I know somebody during my debut was asking like, oh, are you gonna do a Q&A? You know, why don't we go ahead and turn this into a little bit of a Q&A? You guys have anything on your minds that you'd want to ask me? You can just ask whatever. Like, it can be the most random out there thing. But I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say. And while you guys, you know, cook up some good old questions, I'm gonna go ahead and have a little sippy do of water. I just wanted to respect your privacy. I mean, you can ask me whatever at any time during basically any stream, and I'll tell you if it's the time for it or not. Any games you're super looking forward to playing on stream? So, thinking on it, I know somebody in here earlier mentioned LA Noire. That could be a really fun one. A game that I want to play really badly is Elden Ring. I do not own it yet, but, you know, I have played some, you know, I played Dark Souls. That's the only of the, like, Soulsborne games that I've played is the original Dark Souls, but I've heard that Elden Ring is really good, and so I do want to check it out someday. I don't know anything about it. I haven't even, or no, I've seen a little bit of gameplay from like, I think a video Point Crow did. He was like fighting a boss with only his voice or something like that, I think. Or maybe it was AI. I don't remember exactly. You should play Amnesia. Yeah, that's one that I was thinking about as well, actually. Whenever Amnesia got real popular on YouTube back in the day, I missed that whole craze. I have never seen gameplay of Amnesia. I only know of it. What kind of work does it take to do this regularly as streamers? Me answer differently, just curious. And so a lot of the work that I put into it is, I mean, I do a lot of networking, just getting to know people and thinking about potential streams. And then there's, of course, making thumbnails. There was preparing OBS and everything. And then, I mean, it's weird. It's like, I know all the stuff that I'm doing. I just don't know, like, I can't talk about it for some reason. Like, I can't remember it. No, I will say, this is technically a second job of mine. I do have my daily detective duties that I need to do. And so, you know, it's not like I'm at home all day just working on this. And a lot of the work that I've been doing recently was just for Twitch debut. You couldn't sleep? Oh, welcome back, Kitsuo. Welcome, welcome. And Soap, welcome on in. Nice to have you here. Let's see, what else do, I wonder? No problem, thanks for the answer. I will say, if you have any stream-specific answers, or like streamer-specific answers and like what it takes to do streaming, I think next week I'm finally going to do a stream where I just talk about streaming, as well as I think it could be fun to talk about audition advice for not only just general VTuber auditions, but for Nexus as well. Like, so I'll probably put that on the schedule next week for anybody who'd be interested. I'm gonna go ahead and catch up on Twitch chat. Let's see. What was a case that stuck with me? Well, technically, I don't really remember a lot of my cases because the whole amnesia angle. That said, if I were to pick one that happened recently, I wonder. Well, there was a time recently that I got involved with the mafia. That was pretty dirty. I know I'm gonna tell you guys more about that in the future, and who knows, I think that maybe someday, if I want to follow up on that case, and it definitely doesn't have anything to do with the one that you're seeing in the background, by the way, let's just say I may have to go undercover. Hold on, this is where I wink. So, let's just say that's something that, you know, you might hear about again someday. No more on that. Let's see. Ever read? I've not read whatever that is. I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Umeneko? Umeneko? It's something cat, that's all I know. And no, Elbendi, I've not read that. I'm not much of a reader. Those books over there, those are for show, actually. Unless it's like Stephen King or Tolkien. I really like, you know, them. And I've been meaning to read King's The Dark Tower series. I have the first book and I've started it. I just haven't gotten very far. Actually, I would say that my favorite book of all time would have to be Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. Whenever he kind of dipped his toes into fantasy for a little bit. It's a very, very good book. Gerald's Game by Stephen King as well. Oh, so good. And then they made a really crappy movie adaptation, which changed a lot of stuff. Like, no, I was not a fan. You got me a gift, really? Aww. I mean, am I allowed to know what it is now? Or is that something that, you know, it's gonna be a surprise someday? I'm gonna go ahead and drink a little bit more water. I'm getting rather parched. A plushie from the fair, really? I mean, if you want to go ahead and show it to me then, if you want to show off the little plushie, you can at me on Twitter. Movies always like information from a book. Yeah, so something that's really like big about the like the differences is, if I'm remembering correctly, we get a lot more about like the dog that appears in Gerald's Game. I think if I'm remembering correctly, we even get like to see its perspective, and like we get to see the dog's thoughts and like do a first person perspective of that. And that's just like that element of the book. It's a very big element of the book that's just completely missing from the movie. But yeah, I'm gonna get some Wawa. Here, you know what? All of these Discord notifications are driving me insane. I'm gonna find out what all these are. So let's just fly through these. Oh, I got another Twitter follower. Let's go. Alright. Let's see. Oh, Silas's... Hold on. Silas says that his post regarding his Twitch debut... it certainly is up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and repost it. I'm gonna repost this as well. So make sure you guys go and support Silas. He is debuting tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, you know, he's doing his Twitch debut tomorrow. You want me to link it in Twitch chat? Sure. No, yeah, go for it for sure. Oh, and I see Kitsuo. That plush is adorable. Oh my goodness. Here. There you go, little heart. Oh, look at the little guy. He looks kind of sad. Quick answer, don't think who's your favorite member? Me. I'm my favorite member. No, I will say, an answer came to mind. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm not saying who my favorite member is. Little bit of wit lore for you guys is that I was actually a Nexus fan before joining. You know, I was in Nexus chats and everything. And I did call one of my senpais, you know, before I got in. I considered them my Kamiyoshi. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to out myself. Clearly it's Mia. Okay, do not get ahead of yourself. Need your damn help with the Wattpad and with the lore. I mean, ask any questions and I'll do my best to answer. My jaw dropped. I was convinced you'll say I was a dad. No. Maybe ask why I'm not saying who my Nexus Oshi was? I feel like that's just dangerous knowledge. I feel like it shouldn't be out in the world. You know, too many things, too many dots could be connected, you know? I trust my dimwits to be detectives. Okay, no problem. I respect your decision. Thank you, Mr. Peanuts. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna get my Melody plushie next pick. Which one? And I'll send it. You get a PO. Oh. I mean, you don't worry about sending anything like that. Okay, you know what? How about this? How about this? If you guys can guess who my Nexus Kamiyoshi was, or just Kamiyoshi in general, technically my Kamiyoshi used to be Magni Desmond and Noir Vesper of Hollow Stars EN. Like, both of them, they were in competition. I'd lean probably more to Magni, but, you know, I love both of them. But then after they left, you know, I had a hole in my heart, right? And I remember I was watching the Nexus debuts. You know, I was there for the Genesis debuts. And there was one person's debut. I was like, this person, yeah, they're great. Kenzo, I will say, it was not Mr. Kozima, nor was it Lulu. I mean, Lulu did have a fantastic debut, don't get me wrong. a lot of fun. Twasn't Lulu. Is it Kenzo? It is not Mr. Kenzo Kozima either. No, I'll give you guys one more guess. One more. Because, you know, I can't have you guys just going down the entire list. Charlie, I will say it, since you guys know it's a Genesis member, I'll wait until we get our next Genesis pick. Kind of fit that unhinged niche like Vesper, thus it was my guess. I mean, very, very good. And actually, I did watch a lot of Kenzo as well, which I was so excited to eventually meet Kenzo, especially knowing that I was going to be his model brother. You have no idea. Like, I'm really glad I'm his model brother and the fact that we get along so well because I love his content. Was it Boss? That is your third guess, and that is another incorrect guess. And so now you guys will, you'll never get to know. It shall remain a mystery forever. Real Zam, welcome on in. Welcome. Hint? You wanna... Who was the third guess? Oh, they guessed Clotho. Thus the case goes cold. That's right, Doobie. The case goes cold. It is not Kenzo, Clotho, or Lulu, and that's all the guesses you get. Hint? How could I give a hint? Can I make a completely unrelated guess? Go for it. And Bandit, that is an interesting guess. It's for a good reason, by the way. I love the background music. It's funny that you mentioned that. The background music, it's actually different for the streams. So... yeah, for the streams on any live, it's just like something that I'm playing from my phone. It's actually what I'm listening to as well, so I'm hearing what you guys hear. And then on Twitch, they are actually hearing... You know what, maybe I'll switch the BGM. Maybe I'll... Well, no, but it might be copyrighted, and that might be a problem, actually. Never mind. And so, over on Twitch, they are hearing a BGM that I wrote myself, actually. And, you know what? Fuck it. Bandy, you're right. You're right, Bandy. No more on that. I cannot give her any power. She cannot have any more power over me than she already does. Oh goodness, that information is out into the wild now. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. I'm gonna regret it a lot. It's fine, it's fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Goodness, how long have we been chatting now? I feel like we've already been chatting for like over an hour. My goodness. Did she turn you into an alcoholic? No, I think that's part of why we connect so well. Is because I was already an alcoholic. It's been about 4 hours. Yeah. I'll use this info to bully her? Yeah, my man. And you know what? Good things are coming from this after all, El Bandy. Use this information. Grandpa's an alcoholic. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I never actually said those allegations. Whatever I said like 30 seconds ago, I was lying. It was a bit. 3 hours and 44 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow. Okay. So, Star, you've been here the whole time and you haven't gotten any sleep? Oh my goodness. That might be the most dedication anyone here has. I'm gonna be real. Even out of like, you're more dedicated than I am to attending my stream. My goodness. And honestly, I'm pretty surprised that we've managed to keep some people around in the Twitch chat as well for this long. Do you guys not have things to do? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the support. I'm just surprised at how much you guys are like just supporting me. I know, I'm just taken aback, right? Feel that to watch debut yesterday. I only got 1 hour of sleep before 12-hour shift of work. Oh, that's rough, my friend. Hopefully, hopefully it wasn't too bad. I mean, it probably was. Yesterday I spent 9 hours just watching VTubers. I have no life. My goodness. I mean, hey, if you are indulging. Doobie, you did not clip that. You did not clip that. No! No! Why? Oh no, now everyone's gonna know. How could you do? I trusted you. I knighted you. I turned you into one of my mods. And you would clip that? Call BS on Willock actually working in the day? I'll have you know, I wake up at about, what, 7:30 to 8 every single day? And I usually go to sleep at about 3, so I'm usually, getting 5 hours of sleep. And so, I'll typically get my 5 hours of sleep, I'll get up, go do my detective duties for the day, and I'll go home, and typically I'll just kind of like eat and relax for just a little bit before I do my stream. Typically I'll get off about like an hour and a half before I stream. Sometimes only an hour. Make my way home, just relax for a little bit, set up my stream. Then, usually I'd stream just call it a day, but that's, whenever I was just doing any live. Now, in the evenings as well, I'm going to be doing Twitch streams, so yay. Collab when? Oh, collab with, I presume you mean Anaria? Anaria and I have a collab planned. We've got one in mind. It was actually already supposed to have happened, but then something came up, and so we decided, we'll do it. We'll do it another time. But we do have, we do have something in mind that we want to do. Evidence deleted. Thank you, Doobie. Thank you. I mean, she knows. She's known since the beginning. No, nope. None of you, look. I trust you all that you won't share this information, right? Wanna bet? Yeah, I knew I trusted you, Doobie. Now, you've re-earned your mod privileges before I even took them away. You shouldn't trust us? I really should not. I feel like you're spot on with that. Like, what do we want to call it? Observation. You're spot on. Now, I will say, you can trust me. I do trust you, Arik. You're my little Mr. Fredersen. That was his name, right? Mr. Fredersen? Freddy? You're my little Freddy. Wait, no, Doobie, did you actually time out Star? What? Oh, it's for 69 seconds. Star. Look, it was a bit. That was... Doobie, why'd you do that? Why? No! Star! Star, that was a bit. Star, we're so sorry, Star. We're so sorry. They can still see, right? They're just timed out. No, we're waiting until Star comes back. We are waiting. They didn't deserve that. Sorry, that was my bad. Dawn! Okay, you removed the timeout. You removed the timeout. Okay, good. Alright, Star, are you still with us? Are you... Okay, you know what? This is the only time I'm My goodness. Star, we love you. Just trying to be funny. No, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. Elio Rose, welcome on in. Welcome. Cheers, my honestly, I actually messed up. Oh no! Star. Poor thing. Nebuling, more like Nebullies. No, hold on, I think we can shorten it, right? Nebulies, right? Nebullies? Oh, that sounds a little funky. To give me an option to untime out until I time out. I'm sorry, Star. You didn't deserve that. Tell you what, Star, how do we remake it up to Star, you guys? How do we... Like, Star, is there a way that I can repay you? Is there a way that we can, you know, solve this transgression? Hang on, you got this? Alright, what's the solution? Weird friends. Wow, we're seeing the origins of a rivalry forming in chat. Man, wow. I didn't think we'd see that. But no, Star, there's a way that we can repay you for these crimes that were committed against you. It's okay, I'm contacting Milo. You can't ban yourself? Dawn, can you time out Doobie? Is that something that we can do? Can mods time out other mods? Let me see. Yeah, do it for the bit. I deserve it. Yeah, we're avenging Star. We are fueling the cycle, the wheel of violence. You don't think you can? No! No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my goodness, we've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Oh, see, ban you? No, I'm going to break the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel. You can remain Mon. I forgive you. Star, do you forgive Doobie? And that's the only way that the story can end. Do you forgive Doobie for their crimes against you? Absolutely not? Oh my... Oh, sorry Doobie, there's nothing we can do. Oh wait, oh you do? You do forgive? Oh, sorry, I think you were forgiving. You know what? You should step down immediately? What? No, your chat is late? Yes, my chat is late. It's very unfortunate. No, I'm sure if you're watching on both AniLive and Twitch, you can see how late it actually is. You can, like, see the delay in real time. But, yeah, so, since we've been going for about 4 hours, oh my goodness, I'm gonna go ahead and call stream here. This has been a really, really fun stream, you guys. So I hope to have you, everybody there tomorrow. I'm doing my Nebulink as D&D builds exclusively on AniLive at 4. And then at 7, I'm going to be playing some Minecraft for you guys. Should be a super chill stream. No, look, I've got to end at some point, unfortunately. Oh, I really do appreciate, how much you guys have been supporting me, loving stopping by. It really does mean a lot. But I've got things to do tonight still. So I'm gonna go ahead and be productive, get on top of that. Have a great night, everybody. To you, El Bandy, have a fantastic morning. Star, you try to get some good rest. And Ark says it in the AniLive chat. They know where this is headed. Let's go ahead and consider this case closed. Night, everyone.